Your fucking hands up.
Greetings to all my subscribers and those who came by accidentally to see this review. Today I picked up for review a project called Buff Doge Coin. So, let's go. Buff Doge Coin token is extremely hyperdeflationary, where on each burn phase doubles the tokens that are burned. That is, each time a token is burned, twice as many tokens are burned. And so it will happen until there are no tokens left, that are not in hand. The Buff Doge Coin project has a serious mission to save the animal shelter, and protect the environment. For this purpose, the project will donate a portion of its profit from sales and from any transactions. In the Buff Doge Coin project, you can earn by simply holding their token in your wallet. That is, all holders will receive passive income in project tokens. The rewards will be automatically sent to the holders' wallets, for simply holding them in their wallets. So, as I said before, the token is hyperdeflationary, which means it will also have tax. Let's see what tax is charged here, and how much you can earn for holding this token. So, rewards and holding. 5% of each transaction is redistributed among all token holders. This means you can earn more Buff Doge Coin tokens, just by holding them in your wallet. And the more tokens in the holder's wallet, that will be the greater the reward. There are many projects working on this principle, but the Buff Doge Coin has significant differences, that give pluses to this project. They have automatic and manual burning. They will burn tokens regularly, where each burn will burn twice as many tokens as the previous burn. And eventually the Buff Doge Coin will burn 100% of its remaining supply. This is very cool. The token is constantly increasing in value. This growth can be seen on the price chart, on CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap. I will show you the chart later, but for now I will continue to review the project itself. They also have locked liquidity. That is, most of the tokens are locked in liquidity pools, and some are simply burned. Buff Doge Coin project also have a charity wallet. The developers of the project believe that the most important mission in this life is to live in harmony with all life, all people, animals and nature. That's why they created a charity wallet, as I said in the beginning of the video, to support the animal shelter and to solve environmental problems. As for the tokenomics of the Buff Doge Coin project, 5% from each transaction is distributed among the holders, as I said before. And also 5% from each transaction is added to the liquidity pool. In total, the tax is 10% of each transaction. As for token burning, as we can see on this table, more and more tokens are burned with each round. As I said, each round burns twice as many tokens as the previous burning round. Everyone knows about the benefits of burning, that the fewer tokens that remain in circulation, the price of those tokens will only go up. Now let's take a look at the price charts of Buff Doge Coin. To do this, let's go to the CoinMarketCap. Here we see that from the moment of being added to the coin market, at the end of September 2021, the price has not risen, but has stayed almost at the same level. But in November, you can see just a stunning price growth, which was most likely caused by some positive news in the project. Then it began to fall, but this can also be explained, because the entire cryptocurrency is tied to the Bitcoin rate and it was at this time fall in price. Then you can see that the price kind of stabilized and stayed almost at the same level. And now you can see a small increase in price, and I think that the price will continue to grow, because there are fewer and fewer tokens in circulation. But of course there are certain risks. Here the price can fly to the moon, but it can also fall. So I strongly recommend you, if you still decide to invest in this project, then weigh the plus and minus of the project to begin, and invest only those funds that you are not afraid to lose. Let now take a look at what is available in the BSC scan, and specifically look at the current number of holders. As we can see here, the number of holders of this token is already more than 135,000, and I think the number of holders will increase, because the project is developing and you can earn good profit in the future. Now let's take a look at the project roadmap. In each phase, a green check mark indicates what they have already achieved, and where there are no such check marks, it is in the process of being achieved. In the first phase of project development, all of the goals have already been achieved. In the second phase, they have also achieved all the goals. Phase 3 has more community members and larger follower left to reach, donation to animal shelter and environmental issue. Also in the third phase, they will be music creation. In the fourth phase, they will create an NFT marketplace, various giveaways, create a super large community, get their meme to go viral and spread around the world, and expect further list on other exchanges. In the fifth phase, Buff Doge Coin token is expected to significantly increase in value and fly to the moon, or even Mars. At this phase of development, are expected more donations to animals and the environment, the creation of a huge global community, the further development of NFT, and the further development of the project ecosystem and reaching a higher market capitalization. I would also like to note that the project was successfully audited by CertiK. This is a huge plus. All more or less serious projects are audited on this platform. We've dealt with that. So, let's move on, namely let's see what else this project provides. The first is buffdogecoin.io. This feature is not yet available and we are asked to simply follow the project news in their social networks. All the links to them, I will leave in the description below the video. Second, it will be a metaverse, which will also be launched soon, but you can read about what it will be like. The metaverse will be located in a 3-on-3 sandbox, in which Buff Dogecoin land is located near to a giant like Atari, very close to the Atari Centipede game, and also Buff Dogecoin land will be directly connected to Oasis. Buff Dogecoin land will be important to the project, and will be used for the following things. First, this land will be used for marketing. That is, millions of users will see the Buff Dogecoin logo on the sandbox map every day. Second, this is land Buff Dogecoin will be used for hangouts, and a meeting place for the project's token holders. Third, it is the land where various Buff Dogecoin games and events will take place. That is, the Buff Dogecoin will build a metaverse game in the sandbox. The fourth thing Buff Dogecoin sandbox land will be used for, is to promote Buff Dogecoin NFT and to create Buff Dogecoin sandbox NFT. Fifth, this land will be used for passive income, to buy back more Buff Dogecoin. The Buff Dogecoin project also has memes. Right now there are not that many of them, but in the future there will be many more. The project also takes part in charity, as I mentioned earlier. Here the developers will donate a percentage of their profits to animal shelters and environmental issues, such as reforestation to prevent global warming. The Buff Dogecoin project also has its own collection of NFTs. Well, Buff Dogecoin project tokens can be purchased at 3 quite good cryptocurrency exchanges. These are the well-known PancakeSwap, Hotbit and CoinTiger. On the CoinTiger, by the way, the project Buff Dogecoin won the vote in the Telegram poll. And this already shows the seriousness of the project, and that people believe in the future prospects of the project. I think this is the end of my review for today. I recommend that you join their social networks to keep track of all the news of the project. Of course, if the project is interesting to you. Thank you all for watching, put your likes, write comments and also do not forget to subscribe to the channel.